Beloved brothers and sisters, as dawn breaks on this new day, we receive a precious gift, the opportunity to breathe, begin anew, and trust once more. With each sunrise, the Lord calls us to align our hearts with His will and renew our strength, in the hope that never fails. It's with this spirit that we gather today in prayer, consecrating this new day with the powerful Psalm 9, a psalm of justice, deliverance, and refuge for those who trust in the Lord. The Bible declares, "The wicked are trapped by their own schemes. Their feet are caught in the nets they laid." If you're crying out for protection over your life, your home, and your family, write your name and the names of your loved ones in the comments. Let's intercede together. Now, take a deep breath. Lift your spirit. The Lord is present, and He hears your prayer. My God, my shield, my protector, as I awaken to this new day, I place myself under your wings, crying out for your presence, your care, and your protection. With my heart still silent before the dawn, I raise my voice and declare, Lord, guard my coming and going, cover my path with your power, surround me with your faithfulness like an unshakable wall. In this world where so many forces rise to confuse, distract, and hurt, I call upon your watchful eye over every step I take. Father, as Psalm 9 declares, the wicked are trapped by their own schemes. Their feet are caught in the nets they laid. I rest in that truth, believing that every hidden snare against me will be thwarted, that every contrary intention will fall to the ground before it even rises, because you are my defender. Lord, at the start of this day, I declare that my trust is not in my strength, nor in what I can foresee, nor in what I can control. My trust is in you, the God who sees what I cannot see, who knows tomorrow before it begins, who searches hearts and reveals what is hidden. God of justice, God of light, do not let me walk on covered paths. Do not let my soul be struck by what I cannot see. If someone sets traps in secret, I believe, you frustrate the plans of evil before they reach me. You neutralize what was plotted in the shadows and lead your children along paths of peace and safety. Because your name is refuge, your name is shield. Your name is a high tower where the afflicted find shelter and rest. Today, I pray for discernment, for wisdom, for open spiritual eyes. Let nothing deceive me. Let no false word find space in my heart. Let no disguised intention have access to my life. Lord, surround me with your truth. Place spiritual sentinels around me. Guard my mind against confused thoughts, restless thoughts contrary to your voice. Guard my heart against fear and insecurity. Guard my home as a shelter of your presence, as territory sealed by you. May every plan contrary to the peace that comes from your throne be cancelled now, in Jesus' name. May no arrow disguised as kindness strike me. May no attack camouflaged as friendship weaken me. May every influence that does not come from your spirit be removed with authority. Lord, I consecrate to you the environment where I am, the path I will travel, the conversations I will have, the people who will approach me. May everything contrary to your spirit be driven away. May everything sent with confused intentions be revealed and stopped. For Psalm 9 says that the wicked are caught in the traps they themselves hide, and I rest in this principle, that every evil I do not recognize will be put to shame by your light, that every hidden plan against me will be confused before it is even born, because when you rise up in my favor, no enemy remains standing. When your justice manifests, no injustice prevails. When your presence surrounds me, no shadow touches. May I cry out now, Lord, for spiritual shielding. May my body, my mind, my home, and my loved ones be protected by your powerful presence. May I not fear bad news. May I not be hit by words that divert the heart. May I not be affected by the decisions of others who try to drag me away from your will. May every attempt at manipulation be broken. May every door not opened by you remain. closed, even if it seems promising. May every hidden trap be exposed and undone. May every disguise trying to approach me without being revealed lose strength in the light of your discernment. Because I believe I do not walk alone. I do not walk blindly. I do not depend on chance. I'm guarded, I'm directed, I'm protected by the Lord of hosts. Today, while many trust in what they possess, in what they plan, in what they can see, I trust in your invisible hand that guides me. I trust in your word that warns me. I trust in your promise that sustains me. I surrender to your protection, submit to your care, open myself to your guidance. Even if I do not see the danger, may it be nullified. Even if I do not understand the whys, may I trust. Even if the days seem uncertain, may I remain unshakable, because your truth is a shield, because your love guards me, because your zeal covers me like an unbreakable mantle. And if someone tries to strike me with lying words, with false gestures, with hidden intentions, I rest in the justice of heaven, because as it is written in Psalm 9, the very evil they plan turns against them. The very snare they prepare tangles their own feet. I do not take revenge. I do not respond with anger. I simply rest. Because the Lord is my defender, and the one who defends me is faithful, just, and invincible. I remain standing not by merit, but because I am sustained. I advance not by strength, but because I am led. I rest because I am hidden in you. God, me this day, Lord, protect every decision, every encounter, every word I release. May everything that does not come from your presence dissipate. May everything that does not carry your seal be driven away. May I walk under your favor, under your protection, under your covering, because you are a shield around me. You are solid rock beneath my feet. You are the light that dispels darkness. And if your presence is with me, I need not fear. The Lord is with me, and that is enough. Today I surrender into your hands. I don't need to control the day. I don't need to foresee every step. I surrender everything to you because you are sovereign, because you are the King of Kings, and because in you is the power to transform any situation. May this day be filled with your presence, Lord. May I feel you in every moment, in every step, in every decision. There are no masks, Lord, no appearances, no rehearsed words. There is only a tired heart, a thirsty spirit, a soul that cries out for rest. I am not here by chance. I did not come by impulse. I came because I know you, because I know who you are, because I know that your name is a strong tower, that your name is shelter, that your name is help in times of trouble. Lord, even though the winds of life cry out that everything is out of control, I lift my eyes to you with all my faith. Even if the ground beneath my feet has given way, even if the days have grown dark, even if the news is bad, I remain. I remain. Because I do not walk by sight but by faith. I remain because I know that your hand sustains me when my legs weaken. I trust because I have tasted your goodness, experienced your care, lived through miracles that only you could perform. How many times has my faith wavered, and still your love did not turn away from me? How many times have I tried to fight with my own strength, trying to solve what only your power can transform, and yet you had patience with me? How many times have I cried in the silence of my pain, and without anyone noticing, you visited me, wiped away my tears, and lifted me up again? God, I don't trust you just because I've been told about your power. I trust because I have lived it, because I have experienced it, because I felt you on the days when I myself thought I could bear no more. I trust you because your presence was the only place where my soul found peace in the midst of chaos. Father, today I raise my voice with firmness, even though inside I may still be fragile. I give you my past because only you can heal what hurt me, free what binds me, restore what was broken. I no longer want to live behind uncertainties. I want to live seeking you with faith, walking in the certainty that you are with me, that you do not forsake me, that you fight my battles, even when I don't see, even when I don't understand. Lord, your name is help, and that's why I run to you. Your name is justice, and that's why I rest in your judgments. Your name is love, and that's why I am no longer afraid of being rejected. Your name is shelter, and that's why I find security even when storms seem to want to swallow me. It doesn't matter what they say around me. It doesn't matter how many rise against me. It doesn't matter how unlikely victory seems. I trust because you are the God who makes the impossible bow to your will. I trust because even if everyone turns their back on me, you remain. Even if human support fails me, your presence does not fail. And when anxiety tries to overtake me, when thoughts want to steal my peace, I will remember that you are the God who keeps me, that you are the God who knows me by name. I will trust in you when the answers don't come, when the days seem too long, when pain tries to convince me I've been forgotten. I will trust because your word says, and I believe with all my being, that you do not forsake those who seek you. I seek you, Lord. I truly seek you with sincerity, with urgency. Because without you, I cannot take another step. Because only in you does my soul find rest. I know that you are not impressed by beautiful speeches. I know it's not well-formulated words that move your heart, but sincerity, truth. The humility of one who recognizes that without you, nothing can be done. So I ask you, search my heart, probe my deepest thoughts, confront everything in me that does not please you. Take from me all pride, all distractions that pull me away. From you, I want to return to the center of your will. I want to seek your presence like one seeking air to breathe. I want to love you with all my strength, with all my understanding, with all my soul, because when I seek you with sincerity, you reveal yourself. You speak. You act. You are a God who sees beyond appearances. You know the most secret corners of my soul. You know about struggles that no one sees, tears that no one understands, fears I hide behind a smile. But even so, even knowing everything most fragile about me, you love me, you call me, you embrace me. I don't need to pretend to be strong before you. I don't need to disguise my pain, hide my falls, conceal my flaws. Before you, I can be myself. Before you, I can open my soul without fear of rejection. And that's what makes me seek you with even more sincerity, because your love is real, your mercy is true, your forgiveness is infinite. Father, I seek you because I know my soul only finds meaning in you. I seek you because nothing in this world can fill the emptiness that only your presence fills. I seek you because only you have words of eternal life. I seek you because I know that even when everything fails, you remain. Even when everything collapses, you sustain me. Even when everything within me screams that it won't work out, your Spirit convinces me that you are in control. I bring before you the promises I received that have not yet been fulfilled. I place before your altar the desires of my heart that are still waiting for an answer. I trust that what you begin, you finish. I trust that even when everything seems stagnant, you are working, because you are a faithful God, because you are a God of covenant, because you are a God who keeps every tear, every cry, every plea. Lord, remember me. Not because I deserve it, but because I seek you, not by merit, but by faith, not by works, but by dependence. Remember the nights I cried in silence. Remember the days I smiled on the outside, but bled on the inside. Remember the times I did good and received evil in return. The times I kept silent to avoid hurting others. The times I remained faithful even when everything told me to give up. I didn't do this to be rewarded. I did it because I love you. But today, with a tired heart, I ask you, remember me, look at me, visit me with your comfort, sustain me with your hand, strengthen me with your presence, because I need you more than ever. Father, may this truth be engraved in my heart. Even when fear visits me, may I remember that I am remembered by you. Even when despair tries to drown me, may I hear your voice saying you are with me. Even when circumstances shout that I've been forgotten, may your word tell me that I am written on the palm of your hands. Because you are faithful, because you are present, because you love me. And if you didn't forget me yesterday, you won't forget me today. If you took care of me when I didn't even notice, you will continue caring for me now. If you delivered me before, you will deliver me again. Lord, I ask you, engrave your truth in me. Mark my mind with your word. May each of your attributes be like an anchor for my unstable days. When I feel weak, may I remember that you are my strength. When I feel lost, may I recall that you are the way. When I have no words to pray, may I know that you are the God who understands even my silences. When I feel afraid, may I remember that you are the Almighty, and no evil is greater than your name. I don't want to merely pronounce your name, Lord. I want to live it. I want my life to reflect who you are. May your character shape mine. May your truth silence the lies that the enemy so often whispers in my mind. May your love heal the wounds I've carried for so long. May your peace invade the darkest corners of my heart, because I know that when I know who you are, I no longer need to live in fear, nor in despair, nor in doubt, because your name is shield, is shelter, is direction. Your name is solid rock beneath my feet. Lord, you are the one who brings victory by your mighty hand. You are the one who keeps me when the world threatens me. You are my strength when I feel weak. You are the God of impossible causes, the God who transforms sadness into joy, who turns death into life, who erases the scars of the past and restores what was destroyed. When I feel alone, you assure me that I am not. When I see a dead end, you show me your direction. And no matter what difficulties present themselves, I know that in you, victory is already guaranteed, because you are the one who goes ahead, preparing the way and opening doors where there seemed to be no hope. I praise you, Lord, because your promise does not fail. When you say you will be with me, I know I can count on you. When you affirm that you will never forsake me, I know that regardless of what happens, you will be with me, sustaining me, guiding me, and leading me to victory. No matter the size of the problem, no matter the size of the struggle, you promised, and your word does not return void. You not only promised to be with me, Lord, but also promised to give me direction, give me strength, give me wisdom, and give me everything I need to face life's battles. For your grace is sufficient. For me, when I am weak, that's when you are strong in my life. When I feel incapable, that's when you empower me with your strength. Lord, I declare that I trust in you, not because of what I see, but because of what I know you are. I trust in your promises, and I know that you are faithful to fulfill them. Each passing day, I cling more to you. I surrender to your care, because I know that whoever trusts in you will not be put to shame. I know that you are my safe refuge, my firm rock, and in you I find rest. In you I find peace. Lord, may this trust I have in you become increasingly unshakable. May I never waver, but remain firm, knowing that you are the God who never fails. And just as you promised, I know that, with time, everyone will see your power in my life. Because those who trust in you will not be defeated, but will be exalted. They will see your mighty hand in action, and the name of the Lord will be glorified. I trust in your promises, Lord, and I know that nothing can prevent what you have already determined for me. Your word is my guarantee. Your word is my foundation. And I know that in you, victory is certain. You are my God, my fortress, and in you I trust completely. No matter what happens around me, I know that you are with me. Because, Lord, you will not forsake those who trust in you, and I am one of those who trust in you with all my heart. Dear sister, dear brother, After the powerful prayer we just made, let's reflect more deeply on Psalm 9, a psalm of justice and refuge, which brings a strong message full of comfort for our lives. In Psalm 9, we see the psalmist's cry in the face of oppression, pain, and injustice. He not only asks for help, but also makes a declaration of unwavering trust in God. The psalm begins with a powerful affirmation: "I will praise you, Lord, with all my heart." The psalmist understands that no matter how much the circumstances around him try to say otherwise, the Lord is worthy of all worship and trust. Psalm 9 teaches us to look beyond difficulties. When life's battles attack us, it's easy to focus on difficulties and suffering. But as the psalmist says, we should remember that God's justice will manifest, and those who practice evil will not remain unpunished. In Psalm 9, verses 15 and 16, God's word tells us, "The wicked are trapped by their own schemes. Their feet are caught in the nets they laid." This verse reveals a profound truth. Those who seek to do evil end up falling into the traps they created for others. The psalmist reminds us that God is just and that he always sees the actions of those who try to deceive or harm the righteous. God does not allow the works of evil to prevail, and he is always present to deliver his own. But this verse also brings an important lesson for us. Often, when we face difficult situations, we may feel that we are surrounded by problems, by situations that seem to swallow us. And it's in these moments that we need to remember that the Lord is the one who can deliver our feet from traps, who can give us strength to go through moments of pain and suffering. And verse 16 continues, "The Lord is known by the justice he executes. The wicked are snared in the work of their own hands." God's judgment is always just, and he makes himself known through his actions. When the psalmist speaks about God's judgment, he is not only referring to punishment, but also to God's character. He is faithful and just, and always acts in favor of the righteous, to deliver them from the hands of the wicked. God's judgment brings restoration, brings the return of peace, and that is what we should expect when we fully trust in the Lord. Now, what does this mean for us in our daily lives? In the midst of difficulties, in times of trials, it's important that we remember that our confidence is in the Lord, who never fails. When difficulties arise, it's easy to want to take everything into our own hands, seek immediate solutions, or simply give up. However, Psalm 9 teaches us to rest in God, knowing that he always brings justice, that he always does what is right, and that he never forsakes his children. Therefore, when you feel surrounded, when the pressure of daily life seems unbearable, remember, the Lord knows your heart. He sees your struggles and is at your side, ready to deliver you from the traps that the enemy tries to place in your path. In moments of pain, don't lose sight of God's justice, which will always prevail. He will act in your favor because you trust in him. And we cannot forget something fundamental. In the midst of battles, God gives us a refuge. In Psalm 9, the psalmist also says that the Lord is a refuge for the needy, that he is a safe shelter. He is the place where we can find rest, even when everything around us seems tumultuous. Therefore, in difficult days, instead of despairing, we should take refuge in God. He promises us protection, restoration, and peace. His judgment is just, and he always acts for the good of those who seek him with a sincere heart. The most powerful part of Psalm 9, however, is when it states that the Lord is a stronghold for the oppressed, a stronghold in times of trouble. Verse 9. This is an immeasurable promise for all of us. No matter what we are facing, God's presence is our refuge. When we feel weak, when the fight seems too difficult, we can find a safe shelter in God. He doesn't leave us. He welcomes us in his powerful arms and brings us peace. In moments of anguish, there is no better place. No matter the strength of the storm, No matter the size of the difficulties, in God we find a safe shelter, a peace that surpasses all understanding.